Week 9 sees the guys start by developing the Pugno and Codo Ariete. This is a very important development within the Urban X programme, as it's a very direct and brutal entry point when applied with attitude. Remember, it's important that we keep the connection in order to apply the Ariete. Whichever punch makes the attachment, then it's the same elbow that is used to attack with. Moving on and building the exercise, the guys blend the hammers and the punch combinations with the Ariete. These exercises develop awesome ability with the major weapons. And like we always say, if we don't develop our major bombs properly, how on earth are we going to stop somebody who's bigger and stronger? If we take a look at any CCTV footage of two guys fighting, they're usually swinging at each other like crazed madmen. Only 95% of the time they never hit anything, and the first one that gets tagged on the button drops like a sack of potatoes. Hence, and we say it one more time, hitting the human body is not as easy as people think. The resolve? Well, if we train hitting the human body every day, then we'll probably get really good at doing it. Now we introduce another cool application. We learn how to destroy the grab from behind. This is a really great development exercise, and if trained properly, will just give us another bullet for our gun. This flow exercise is simple yet very applicable, and once again is the consequence of experience. It's the first time we look at this movement, so it's raw but effective. We'll be able to study the finer details of all the work covered in the Urban X programme at a later date via the Urban X Advanced Understanding modules. These modules will enter much deeper into the development process and the finer points of understanding as regards all the potential pros and cons of each and every movement. Another new application is added here. This time it's the fish hook. As Ruben tries to connect with the attack, he's dragged to the floor from behind. Justo keeps attacking, and obviously Ruben needs to find an answer now, so the fish hook enters the equation. Two classical positions are being destroyed here. One, the standard side control, and two, the reverse side control. There is in truth so much work here, but we can only go as fast as we can go. The good part is there is so much information that the river will never run dry. Now on to the two opponent part of the class. This is a great exercise and we all really like it a lot, as it touches upon many real elements that exist within a fight. Having a reason as to why we do a thing gives it so much more substance, hence our belief system grows accordingly. You'll have a great time developing this exercise, as there are many things to absorb now, all simple but totally essential, and especially for the journey that we've all chosen to study. Development 2 follows the same process as the previous exercise, only this time we add in the extra strikes and the codo ariete. You'll need to watch carefully to see where the exercise has been expanded, but this is something you will need to do as with most of the work anyway. You need to observe, write and then apply. All these simple exercises for students were developed many years ago, and now people have the chance to explore the findings of the KFM journey through life. When the entire student programme is understood clearly, the journey moves up a notch and we enter a whole new dimension of study. But for now, we have plenty to get our teeth into, so enjoy this work as it really will teach us a lot. In this third development, the ground is added. Remember, we are destroying the classical side control and the reverse side control. If we build each piece of work step by step, it's amazing how fast we can absorb all of this work. But of course, we need to really apply ourselves if we want the results. If you've been training well across the past months, your fighting fitness should be pretty good now, as only one round like this gets the old heart pumping. If you work this exercise alone for 3 rounds, you will certainly know that you've been training. If it's easy, then you either need to lift the level, or maybe you're already a total monster, which is cool if you are. Well, as always now, not many words needed here. Only to say that this is the part of the class that connects everything we should have learnt in this week's class. We must train this way consistently in order to absorb the essence of the work effectively.